news, and I'm so pleased to welcome to the show David Staples this morning. Good morning, David.
Good morning, Dave. How are you?
Very well, thank you very much. Yourself?
Tootling along, thanks.
Tootling along nicely. Where I'm from, we say, how you troshin'? And they go, troshin' good. Thank you very much. And we've got you on the show this morning because we're talking about teddy bears. And so pleased to say you are the chief exec of the Freemasons over here in the UK. We'll talk about that in just a wee while, David. But teddy bears, are they close to your heart?
Well, they are, and they're close to Cambridgeshire's heart because a little while ago we presented our 3 millionth teddy bear to Peterborough Hospital. The Freemasons, for a good few years, have been donating teddy bears to children's wards, children's departments, and more importantly, A&E departments throughout the country. And it's really useful when you've got a frightened child who's not only feeling unwell, but may well be anxious, coming into a very strange environment full of people at the moment wearing masks and all sorts of funny clothes. And it just helps to humanise it a little bit. It just helps to calm them down a little bit. And it helps the clinicians enormously in getting on with their jobs.
Yeah, unfortunately, I spent quite a lot of time in hospital with our little one when she was first around, and it's usually you never go to A&E during the day with the little one. It's always late at night, and so the lights are bright. There's hustle, there's bustle, there's noise. They're tired, you're tired. Sometimes the mums and dads are even more emotional than the little ones because they almost know what is going on and fear for what is going on. And you do just need to grab something soft, something fluffy, something always with a smile that just makes things better. And it's
right. And the nurses and play specialists, they will often make sure that they take Teddy's blood pressure and they check Teddy's oxygen sats first, and then these funny little probes and things don't seem half as scary.
Yeah, isn't it amazing how wonderful the people are in A&E when it comes to children? Of course, with adults as well, but when it comes to children, everything is fine. Everything is absolutely fine, and the mums and dads are treated beautifully. And the nurses, the doctors, the consultants, the compassion that they show the entire family, because they know that you're scared, they know that you're worried, and they do such a wonderful job just to make you feel as at ease as you possibly can. And as you say, bringing in a teddy, bringing in a toy, and taking their blood pressure, taking their vitals is just as important. And the 3 millionth teddy. So where was this given, and who was it given to?
So I'm actually a consultant physician at Peterborough Hospital, and it was given to one of our play specialists who, the professionals that use these on a daily basis to make people feel a lot safer and a lot calmer. So it was given to Jackie James by me at Peterborough Hospital, and we had a little photo shoot and some words about what Freemasonry is and why charity is important to us. The Teddies for Loving Care is something which we've been supporting for, I think, since 2001 it started, but it's a very small part of the £51 million that we raised for charity last year.
Now, the Freemasons, one of the oldest organisations in the world. I think it started around about sort of the 1100s, the 1000s, when things started to be built and Masons came to the fore. Just tell us a little bit about the Freemasons, because there is so much smoke and mirrors that I think have just been put down, maybe not by the Freemasons themselves, but people who are just interested in it.
No, we're a unique members organisation. We've thrived for over 300 years, but as you say, our roots go back significantly further than that. We've got no political or religious affiliations. We take members of all ages, all races, all religions, and all cultures and backgrounds, and we have done for those 300 years. And we meet in our individual lodges up and down the country, where we have ceremonial traditions which encourage us to be more tolerant, more respectful rather, and more importantly, to actively fulfil our civic and charitable responsibilities. And of course, we make a lot of time to eat, drink, meet together, have a lot of fun, and form lifelong friendships.
Yeah, I know a few Masons, and the eating and the drinking and the socialising is important, because that is what we humans do as a species best. We are a group species, because we are just primates, really. We are just people who want to get together.
It's enormously important, and I went in 22 years ago as a student. And when you're a student, you tend to mix with other students and not terribly many other people. And I suddenly found this organisation where I was sitting next to people who were 3 or 4 decades older than me, who'd been to countries I'd never been to, who'd fought in wars I'd never heard of, who had all this life experience. And it was fascinating. My eyes were opened to this sort of ability to mix with all sorts of different people that you might otherwise never have met.
We could talk for hours and hours about, because you obviously have many strings to your. I think it's more of a 12-string guitar than a 6-string guitar, by the sound of it. So many things that we could chat about.
It's been an interesting year being chief executive of a membership organisation where the members by law aren't allowed to meet, and a consultant position in the pandemic. So it's been fun. Yeah,
it's been quite extraordinary. I think we will chat to you again very, very soon, David, in the not too distant future. But Teddy's for Loving Care. It's a wonderful idea. It's such an important idea, and something that is so easily overlooked, that you need to deal with the mind as well as the body when you go into hospitals, and children especially. If people want to find out a bit more information about the Freemasons, but also about Teddy's for Loving Care, where should they go?
So our website is www.ugle.org.uk. That's the United Grand Lodge of England, or just Google us.
And you'll find everything there. Thank you so much for coming on the show this morning, David. Look after yourself, stay well, and just a big smile to everybody who you work with at the PCH. Not that they need it anymore, because they know how valued they are, but just because, a smiling face, you can never have enough.
Thanks for having me on, Dave. Take care.
And we'll speak to you soon. Thank you, David. That's David Staples, who is the Chief Executive of the Freemasons over here in the UK. The 3 millionth teddy bear was given to Peterborough City Hospital, where David actually works. And so he's had a bit of a year, by all accounts. If you want to find out more information, just put Freemasons into your internet search engine and you will be able to find out more.